Welcome back. Well, eNCA News Editor Matuba Mahlatjie joins us on the line now from Mamelodi for more on the situation there. Matuba, can you just give us a sense of what is happening on the ground?
Good evening, Kiran. We just arrived here in Mamelodi, and I can tell you most of Mamelodi is quite calm. The part where it's quite chaotic is Mamelodi extension. You'll see behind me, you'll see about 18 buses having been burnt down. And what we have, the situation now, it's scrap metal collectors are rushing to the scene, and when they see police, they run. Also, there isn't that much heavy presence of police that we've seen. I've just seen, I think, one Nyala and one Baki police van, and I see media colleagues are starting to arrive as well. But what I can tell you is that the situation is tense here in Mamelodi Extension 5. The rest of Mamelodi, as we drove in, it was quite calm, although a lot of taxis that are coming in, busing people from the CBD, Pretoria CBD, were taking alternative routes to avoid the blockage here on Tsamaya Road, which is the main road that takes you straight into the CBD. So the rest of Mamelodi is calm, but here in Extension 5, it's chaotic with about 18 buses having been burnt down, and scrap metal collectors are here taking what they can, and when they see police lights, they just run off.
Matuba, the ANC Secretary General has distanced himself and the party from any acts of violence, saying that this is simple acts of thuggery and that these aren't ANC members taking part. What are you hearing and seeing? I know it's difficult to get a sense of it right now.
Yes, it's very difficult now to actually get a sense of the political situation, as I can say. But here, Kiran, there aren't any more protesters. I think what the police have managed to do, the few police present that's managed to do, is to disperse people who have been causing the chaos. But the irony of all of this, Kiran, is that Mamelodi is where you have places like Stanzabu Pape, named after Stanzabu Pape, where people who fought against the illegitimate government, the apartheid government in the 80s. And this is something that's happening just next to Stanzabu Pape Clinic, which we are not sure yet if it's really burning. That's where we're going to walk very soon and find out if it was burning as well. But as far as I know, Stanzabu Pape is not burning. But the political situation, I cannot tell you much except for the tension that the community. You can see people behind curtains in dim lights, trying to see what's going on outside their houses. But all the noise you hear from my background, if you can hear anything, it's just the scrap metal workers, collectors, who are trying to take what they. But the buses are still burning as we speak, Kiran. Let's just show them around. Let's walk with me. I don't know if you will be able to see if my picture is still clear, Kiran. But I'll just take you through. I'll just take you through the.
Perfect. If you could just keep on rolling, that's fantastic.
I'll just take you through what I see now, which is it's going to become a bit dark, but it's just burning buses. But it's very hard to identify also whether these are hardcore buses or not. But these are buses that were on their way into the depot, because we are right next to the Patco depot where they park every night, Kiran. So I'll keep on showing you. I don't know if you can still see, but this is one of the buses that has been burnt down.
No, we're seeing quite clearly, Matuba.
Yes.
Just give us a sense of the security situation in terms of the police. Have you seen a large security presence of Metro and SAPS bolstered their contingent on the ground?
I have not seen one Metro police car, except for the SAPS, few vehicles of the SAPS that I've seen. That's the only police presence I can say I've seen so far here. But there's really no police now where we are. And this here is the Stanzabu Pape Clinic, which was earlier reported that it was burning, but it seems it's not burning. It's quiet. The only thing burning is outside the premises of the clinic, where the 18 buses that I showed you earlier have been burning. Let's just go further, Kiran, to show you the rest of the buses that are burning here in Mamelodi Extension 5, just next to the Tsamaya Road, the main road that leads out people from Mamelodi to the Pretoria CBD. As I said, Kiran, there is still no police. No sign of police where we are at the moment. They just passed just a few moments ago. Other than that, we haven't seen any blue lights or anything. And people are more people are flocking here to actually collect metal, the burning metal of the buses.
So Matuba, this is a bus depot. How much of the actual depot has been destroyed? Is it a half, a quarter?
No property has been destroyed. Kiran, the only evidence of destruction we see here is the buses outside the depot, which are the 18 buses that I told you about. Other than that, there hasn't been any destruction of property. Also, I think there's also going to be chaos tomorrow morning when people are trying to get to work, because parts of the Tsamaya Road, the main road which goes to the CBD, has been blocked, which is why I told you earlier that taxis were taking alternate routes to get people to their homes from the CBD.
Well, that's eNCA news editor Matuba Mahlatjie just giving us a very in-depth report there from the scene. We will have more on this.